Good afternoon, just. Jamie, Adam. You alright, Gavin? What a rush to get out the door, I didn't realise the time. Whew, what a mission. What a difference a day makes. Yesterday was awful. Crazy hail. Big hail as well. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way was Shazza go? I think we'll go down. And sneak through the side of the town. It's dinner time, so it'll be busy. Nessie, how you doing? Unmasking. Yeah, like, oh, it's Baltic. I wish I put a different coat on. To make sure I don't do anything stupid and go anywhere that I didn't plan to go. I've got trainers on and I've got my good trainers on that I got bought for Christmas. So no mud today. Dan, how you doing? 180. Mick, the muckiest of all legends. How you doing? So it's a bit Baltic. A bit, I mean, a lot. Hopefully the wind won't be too bad. It's picking up a little bit. So Wednesdays in my little town is market day. I don't think there's going to be much on it, but we'll have a nose. We'll go past that way. I should really plan things, you know. I'm more spontaneous than a planner. I plan stuff, it goes wrong. Jamie, are you out and about? Adam, good morning. Adam, did you like me cocks? I had to do that video. Teresa, how are you doing? Hang on, Teresa, I'll just give you a wrench. 2 seconds. Bah. Good morning, Teresa. Good morning, Clay. Masshole, how are you doing? Thank you all for coming in. So it's not actually looking that bad. I thought I might end up getting a bit wet. This road was closed. I wonder why. I had to do it. It's just one of those things. Mummy Lou, how are you? So they've been fixing their little wall. Little local sandstone wall that's seen better days. Can't quite make out to the coast. It's a bit monkey in the sky. On the right, we've got the, thank you, Mummy Lou, the King George postbox. I haven't seen any others that are King George. Ooh, someone's got the fire and I can smell a chimney. My pleasure, chick. So when they do tend to renew them, they go to the name of the king or queen at the time. So that was King George. And I haven't replaced it with the Queen. Will it get replaced with King Charles is a question. Dan, you're right, good. Do you know what, Dan? When I used to work behind the bar, look how wonky that wall is. And if you can see the bow on it, it's sticking out about 1/2 foot. But sandstone retaining wall. The coping stones are now flakes. Banshee, how you doing? Yeah, and I used to work a bar on a Monday night. It was Monday Club. And all the locals, it was like happy hour, come happy night. And the local darts league would also play on a Monday during the winter, which made my night hell on bar. They knew I could handle all the locals on Monday Club. So it was always, that was my traditional shift. Stace, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. So yeah, that was my normal shift. And when there was darts on, if there wasn't enough lasses on the darts team, I had to go jump from behind the bar and go and play darts for them. It was quite good fun, actually. Running the pub on a Monday night was a bit like herding cats. A bit like Dee Dee sometimes, Teresa. I can't get my words out. How's things, sisters? So you got these lovely old sandstone houses, like 1800s. They haven't actually got a date marker above the doors. A lot of them do. And this house replaced the railings that were taken for the war effort. All the rails, all the doors, all the gates, they all got taken down for the war effort, like this one was. You've got the stubs just left on top. They went off to the munitions factory for World War II. And Stacey, the meticulously trimmed bush. I'm sure they're out every week with a pair of scissors, chopping the cone. I'd love to have a go at that, but I think I'd make a mess of it. I tend to go too far. Ooh. Oh, God. So we've got another row there. Now behind there is some stables and some barns. This area, it was lots of little small farms, like homesteads. That's a big bush. I'm good at trimming bushes. So the back lane, I think it's actually been made into a house. Down the bottom here, we've got what was another farm, and I don't know whether it was a little hayloft. It's got a hayloft upstairs, and maybe a pig shed, possibly. The crows are nesting. We were watching them. Teresa, I'll take you up onto the field and I'll show you the views out to sea and out to Scotland. Has someone pinched that? It's gone. So it looks like a hayloft, possibly animal shelter as well. So you could have had some pig sheds there. Adrian, how you doing? And you can actually see where the floor was, where the roof rafters were. So this where we're going has always been called the recreation field. It was always deemed to be a park. That little house is like Lego blocks. I keep adding bits onto it over the decades. Right, I'll go through here. Granty boy, Jules, how are you doing, chick? If you don't know Jules, go over. She's an amazing lady. Nice one, Granty boy, thank you. Paul, how you doing? So they planted some sloe berries and things up there for the locals. Mark, hey up, lad. How you diddling? Sticky Frog on Monday had me in stitches. He's across the pond, but he's got a friend from Yorkshire who was teaching him stuff. And for hours into meetings, he was talking in Yorkshire. It was hilarious. I could hear him saying it. Silver Shroud, how are you doing? So this is one of the highest points in the town, though. To talk about Pottscoya that we gifted on the top there. Well, I was. It's the highest point in the town. It'd be perfect. So you've got the Victorian dump just around there, but I'm a good girl. I've got my good trainers on. We're not going. However, little moles have been digging up pottery. Ooh. Jason, how you doing? So the moles, that's been a basin that's really thick. Moles and rabbits are brilliant for finding archaeology, even over here. Oh, I'd love to have a dig in the middle of the field. So we've got a bit there. We've got bits of coal. We've got all sorts. Right, let's have a look at this pottery. We've got some porcelain there. Pretty. And it looks like this whole part is also Victorian dump. Not so much this side. But if you look at the lay of the land, you've got a mound here and it drops off back around. So I'm presuming we are still on Victorian dump, though no one could dig it. Is that more pottery? It's like, ooh. No, is it? It is indeed. It's part of a teacup. That's nuts. Mr. Scott, how you doing? Mr. Mole dug me up a teacup. Right, see what we can see out to sea. Oh, that wind. So that ivy on the plum tree has been pulled down. Oh, Masigan, that is very, very cool. Very cool indeed. So, over that direction, the hills that you can see in the level of the cloud, that's the Lake District. Those mountains create a lot of our weather. You've got Solway just across the horizon. You've got Scotland all the way along. You've got Gretna over there. And if Nessie jumps up and down with a mirror really high and a big mirror, she'd be over there. Or should be there? There. Yes, please, I'm asking. We'd love to see those. Are people walking through here? Let me have a peruse. No, it's animals. Oh, we've got sheeple down in the corner. Dark brown sheeple. Looks like the horses are maybe in that field. But this is the edge of the town. And that's the town centre. You've got fields and dockers. You've got fields and you've got farm animals right up into the town centre. Such is this rural landscape. Back over that way is the Pennines that we walk. Oh, there's the horses. Did I just see them? Or am I dreaming? I'm dreaming. Those ones are down there. Right, let's go. Because that wind's a bit naughty. The blue folks, how are you doing? Yes, people still elope to Gretna. You can book it, but yeah, people still get married over the anvil at Gretna Green. There's a few places there do weddings now, but traditionally people eloped. It's about 20 minutes away from here. You see, I wondered, Jamie, if Down in these banks is Victorian as well. Should maybe come and have a nose around, see what I can find. So yeah, that's the only wind damage I can see here. So that is all Victorian dump we know, all the way along there. It looks like all of this, down to this little bank here, is as well. Very doubtful, very doubtful. Oh, Vegas. It's a pretty little village, Greta, and it also has a really good factory outlet. Off to the chemist, mister. So the soil's really dark because of all the ash and coal from those Victorian fires. You find a lot of that. So have a nose at this big one, this new one. I thought it was a piece of glass. So there's bits of slate, there's bits of glass in there. No pottery. You think I could train some moles to dig me up some bottles? Oh, there's pottery. And what's that blue? I just found something blue. Ooh, oh, it's the bottom of it. It's a plate. It's a plate. See, you've got the bottom ledge of the plate. I keep dropping my pop out my bottle. It's a thirsty old day today. Debbie, how are you doing, chick? You have no idea how hard that was not to jump down into the Victorian bit. More glass and bits and bobs. Will, good morning. How are you doing? Grab some soil. The rabbits are really good as well. So the towns and villages will have an allotment area where you can apply and lease an area of land. There's lots of different allotments in there, different peoples. You can grow your own fruit and veg. Yeah, there's quite a lot of different varieties of mushrooms here. Oh, my eyes. Kim, how are you doing? I hope you're well. I must have 1 million dog frisbees and tennis balls lost in this bank from Sam when he was a puppy. I found a couple last year and a few in there that went awry. Everything's starting to leaf up. Vertek, how are you doing? Right, through the tab. So yeah, this little house is like the little house that Jack built. It's all different extensions onto the original building. It's dinky. And these houses look like bungalows, but they're not. They're built into the hillside. Oops. This is a market town, Teresa. It served the local farming community. They'll come down, sell their wares, buy whatever they needed. There's still a market. We're going to go past the marketplace. It's still got the original cobbles in. I don't think there'll be much on because of the weather. We'll have a look. Demi, thank you. I have not had enough yet. You're right, Kirsty. So yes, looks like a bungalow, but it's not. It's a house. Built into the bank. Daisy, did I say Daisy? I see Daisy. Demi, what is for breakfast? They're going to have to fix this old wall because it's slowly falling. And it's going to be a big nightmare when it does. Ooh, Clitheroe. in that corner is ready to drop. Oh, the cattle in. I'll have a look. This is another field that backs up onto the town centre. Ooh, some big branches down off one of those trees at the top. And the cattle aren't in. But this is literally just the other side of that field there, where the houses are, is the town centre. Ooh, my little eyes in that wind. Port Harriet, thank you for coming in. Let's get down. We'll come over this side because I don't want to squish my car. Ooh, heck. I nearly fell over in a big old dip. As you do, Quinn, how are you doing? Get scared. Have you not got one for probably 2 seconds? You doing? So this is actually a field and they decided to stick some houses on. My StreamYard's being funny, it's not showing a full comment. So again, local sandstone all the way down. It's hidden for most of the year. It's not trimmed back. No, for reals, that it didn't have hail here yesterday. It's one of the first times I've seen Willow actually scared. That dog's usually fearless, but she didn't like that one little bit. Daisy, ray of sunshine wherever she goes. How you doing, chick? So we're heading into the oldest part of the town centre. Lots of old townhouses, old bank buildings. Rosanna, thank you for coming in. I just went wild, it went dark. And then the heavens just opened. I was like, yep, not going out in that. Praying to the weather gods that stop before the school run. I'm sneakily pulling my jeans up, my jeans are falling down. I'm good, Rosanna, how are you? So we're almost in the town. Down the bottom of the road, that shop has never changed. Hop Rob, how you doing? Yeah, this one sucks. It's not one of the main ones. So they're a bit shy for repairing it. There's a shop directly, the offices down the bottom, the painted building. That has been there forever. Try and not get run over. And get a bit embarrassed, walking around with you lot. Wow, how are you doing? I had to look to make sure you said mingle there. Oh, that's a long way away. I'm like 3 hours north. VH, how are you doing, Brad? Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Massively. So you've got some more of the older buildings. All higgledy-piggledy. Sandstone needs some work. But yeah, that shop in the middle there has been there forever. It's passed down the family. And it gets really, so we're in the main street of the town now. People are going to give me funny looks because I'm on my phone. Story to this one, it's empty, and it's been empty for decades. The family is an Italian family that owns that chip shop there. And the mother didn't like the son-in-law, and she shut it, and she refused to pass it on to the family, and it's stayed shut ever since. So you've got lots and lots of old buildings. You've got banks. You've got old bars. That pub is one of the oldest. And it's been shut for ages. Ooh, anyone like Lego? Used to be banks over that side. You get a Conservative Club bar, which is like drink that's subsidised by Conservative Club. You have to pay. There's always been a lot of bars. So I just get past people. A lot of bars. Teresa, thank you so much. Massively appreciated. So that one was a bank. Just there. And this is Charles Dickens slept here. A very old hotel. And in the back there is, and over that arch, it used to be an inn and cart house back in the day. I think the oldest part of the building's the 1700s. It's a care home now. But huge history. You can tell which ones were the banks. There are a lot of banks here because it's a farming community. They want the farmers to bring their money that they're making from the markets. Patty, how are you doing, chick? So these are the original cobbles. They're doing some work at the minute. Lovely old cobbles. Definitely not, Paul. Such a pretty building. And I don't know which bank this was across the road, but that beautiful building is now the main doctor's surgery. And it's stunning. Absolutely huge. The high vaulted ceilings. Fly in the forehead. Nick, how are you doing? So this is the Moot Hall and the main marketplace. That is also one of the Asian pubs, and that's where I used to run the Monday Club. That pub is old. We've got the lovely cheese stall guy. So this has all the traditional cobbles as well. The Moot Hall was more of a meeting place. Yes, there is, Nessie, and I'm going to take you right past it. It's like a tourist information place at the minute. There's meetings upstairs. The cheese guy comes all the way from Lancashire, and his stall is amazing. End up spending a fortune and going home with like a ton of cheese. So these buildings here, these townhouses, are the back of the Masonic Lodge. I don't know. I presume they own the whole terrace. And here you've got the blocked up windows from the Masonic Lodge. No, there used to be, but they packed up and just opened a shop instead. So again, original cobbles, Victorian times, with a huge manor house. That used to be owned by the local earl. He decided he had it split into flats. Cumbria Freemasons. The Masons, they'll rent out a room to groups every now and again. And they do have open days, but not very often. Dodgy handshakes left, right and centre. It's just all ancient, but it's also about 20 years behind anything else. They've only just put in fibre broadband in. Cable TV doesn't exist. Nor does Just Eat, Uber Eats, anything like that. Wonky wall. See if I can show you how wonky it is. It doesn't show on the phone. Trust me, it's hanging out. So we'll go down Lover's Lane, I think, to the Witch's Hat. Now this house, the mortician's house, sold. Don't go down, I don't want to get told off.
Oh, no.
Yeah, right. So I'll cross over without getting run over. Some more of the older houses. Gareth, how you doing? Teresa, Gareth there is abandoned in Forgotten Wales. Bravest man on YouTube. He goes and documents of mines down in Wales, all different kinds of mines, all different ages. It terrifies the life out of me. Oh, thanks, Gavin. So these are all more kind of like miners' cottages. 2 rooms down, 2 upstairs. The bathroom used to be outside. They've all built extensions on the back. Oh, but I get paranoid because they kind of look at us out the corner of their eye thinking, what's she doing? Right, can we get down Lover's Lane that way? Yes. We were down Lover's Lane one day and a dog went to attack me. And it was from this blue van, so I'm kind of like, ugh. So this is one of the yards to those houses. Tiny. They built extensions out into the back to build a kitchen down there. So that's how you get your 2 rooms. As that's an old stables. He's blocked any arches. I wish he hadn't. They meant the most amazing doorways or windows. He's got a chimney getting put in. What's next there? Yes, Gareth and his moist holes. No, you're fine. Hello, I've got Labradors. Hello, baby.
Such a friendly girl.
Yes.
Down you get, Mrs.
I've got 3.
Down you get.
You're a good girl.
She is. She's a
How old is she?
14 weeks.
Where did you get her?
Andy Steele.
My dog's her daddy.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
No, I knew from that white mark on her lip.
Oh, that's such a
That-
just like her daddy.
Yeah, it's his pedigree. It's his pedigree throwback.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah,
What's her daddy called?
he's called Jack. Jack. 2 secs, you lot. Hang on, I'll show you him. So you know what he looks like.
How funny.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, well, we've been waiting to get dogs, but you know.
Really sorry about that. I had to do that. That little puppy was Jack's puppy. Jack's, my dog's, her dad. How cool is that? And I knew it from a chin, a little white chin. That's how I knew it was Jack's puppy. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I knew it was Jack's puppy from a chin. It's a pedigree throwback from Jack's, well, his line. His mum is a cross, but they wanted some fox red puppies. And Jack is very fox red. He's a deep, dark red Labrador. So that house is 1866. That one's got a date plate on. Yeah, it has. Dan, how you going? Nick. Oh, that's really cute. Oh, that's lush. I knew it when I saw it. The puppies, his dog has 7, which was the first litter as well. So hers was really good. And all different colours because she's not a purebred. She's got like a bit of boxer in her. She's got a bit of Labrador in her. But she's the same kind of colour as Jack. Yay! So this is a community garden. You can come and help. Volunteer. Hello, quack quacks. Hello, boys. And they're not impressed at all. The brickwork, it's a wall. They're not built for prettiness. They were built for use. Oh my God, we're going to bump into somebody else. So I'll have to go another. Well, we'll go and say hello. So Jack and Sam have got a girlfriend. I say boyfriend, a girlfriend. Wow, that's some name. She's called Stella. She's an American bully, cross with a Rottweiler, and she's been best friends with Sam since he was a puppy. It's from getting to know people, Teresa. Everyone sort of supports each other. It's amazing. People might just watch like you do, but a lot of chat have their own content. So Jamie blistering, amazing. Mark, thank you for coming in, sir. Or has he gone the other way? I think he's gone the other way. He's vanished. So we won't meet her instead. So we've got more old cottages. Oh, cool then. Jamie rocks. Jamie, Teresa, I decided was YouTuber of the year last year. Amazing. So again, more miners' cottages. 2 up, 2 downs, but they're all extended into the yard. At the end here, we've got an old coach house. And it was still a pub and a hotel to about maybe 20 years ago, when it got turned into living accommodation. You've got more miners' cottages over that way. You've got bigger ones there that have been a foreman or banker. Then you've got the scary house. That house is scary. Sheriff Sticky Balls in action. And this was the pub. And its coach house is just down here. This was its coach house. And we'll get over if I manage not to get run over. The witch's hat. Right, shall I have? Do you want me to do a slow walk past and then back down the scary house? Yes, Sheriff Sticky Balls. Right, we'll do that. We'll go past the scary house. Honestly, it's creepy. It's like a Halloween house 24/7. If I don't get run over because I'm on a stupid bit to cross, but hey, it's me. Where's me going? You've got another Victorian terrace up that way. Big houses all the way up. Yes, Teresa, the Border Reivers would raid down here. Lanercost Priory is about 3 miles, I want to say, down that road. King Edward I was up here doing battle back in the day. Don't ask me the date, I can't remember it. Blank. He stopped at the Priory. He wasn't very well, it was winter time, so he decided to handbrake when his entourage took over the Priory. He was there for 6 months. The Priory itself had been laid siege by Robert Bruce. I think it was about 3 days he was there. There's just so much history. So this little area was actually the centre of England, the government of England, for 6 months back in the day. So yes, there's Scary House. Scares the bejesus out of me. There you go. Scary. Pirate. Grandad Nap. Now this was built World War II. Looks to be an ammunitions area. Well, hopefully there's no cows about because he's taking the gate down. Someone's just about to walk past. Oh, it's alright, I'll get on. Challenging, that's spooky. I was going to email you this morning. How are you doing? Up here is covered in bluebells. We hit late spring. Right, we'll go this way. I'm trying to get away from the lady walking the dog. Hello, pup. Whew. That is well spooky round there. This happened on Monday as well. I was thinking about Shift Kicker. And she came in, I was like, woo. I've always wanted a cocker. They're nuts. They only slow down when they get into old age. Oh, she's going that way. I think I'll come back that way. Against my better judgment, it's going to kill me off. But we'll have a statue on the top there. The very first commissioner to Ireland. That statue on the top has ties to Queen Victoria, Walt Disney, and the Confederates. Dave, how are you doing? And it's going to kill me off walking up there because it's steep. And I'm not doing very well. How are you doing, Rick? That little dog's just walking itself. Oh, I hate this hill. It's steeper than it looks. No rocking. Banana cheese. And go over the bank. And around the path. Yes, it looks like that was a little cocker spaniel. Drink. Jeez, I've got bolts and pins in my spine. And rheumatoid arthritis, so could be a lot fitter. I'll try and do at least 20 miles a week. And this is actually doing me a favour because I need to get back in shape for the moors. Cheeky shit. I see you, pirate. The birds are making nests already. With little one being poorly for so long. Ooh, heck, this is possibly a bad idea. Ooh, hecky me. Oh, heck. Not been out. That just nearly went really wrong. Jamie, I found him a really good plank. A 20-metre high diving board plank. Scare the crap out of me. And it's actually mega hard breathing, walking and talking. Right, let's do this little last bit. I say little. It's not. So there was actually 3 of these statues. Now there's only 2. Oh. Now it's tied. Hang on, let me get a breath. It is tied to Walt Disney because he visited the family at a local castle. I'll send you links to that, Teresa. So we were just down there. Yeti, how you doing? And there you have Order of the Garter, erected by the people of England to commemorate the public services and personal wordage. George William Frederick Howard, 7th Earl of Carlisle, born April 8th, 1802, you say? So he's got the Order of the Garter on. And there's only 2 now, because one was also in Dublin, because he was the first to go over there. And they blew it up in 1976. It is connected to the Confederate Great Seal because it's designed by this man, J.H. Foley, R.A. Sculpture, London, 1869. Now, he designed the Great Seal. Oh, you're back? How long are you home for? That's all its connections. Queen Victoria and the railway and him. So it's the highest point in the town. You've got Scotland, you've got the borders, you've got Hadrian's Wall. Hadrian's Wall is around about here. It's not far, it's about 4 miles ish. You've got Northumberland, you've got the Pennines, northern tip of the Pennines. Don't fall off his statue, good lass. And you've got the Lake District over that way. How's your dad doing? I wonder. The other statue. Go up what? If you think I'm going up there to give him a hug, you've got another chance. You've got another. I do go up the Pennines. Barrett. I do indeedy. These are the very northern tip. Or northeastern tip. Just along there and along the back there. Pennines are basically the backbone of northern England. Hill and mountain range. Love them. Love to walk with them. Challenge, I was going to email you this morning, then I got sidetracked. What did I do? I did something silly. I got sidetracked. That's spooky. Yeah, and the Acropolis is beautiful. And Scotland's all the horizon that way. You can hear the kids' school. I've often had issues with cows in that field, and I've got nice trainers on. Right, let's get back down off this hilltop and out of the wind. Do I go that way? Oh, we'll see if... I can't remember how steep this side is. It might be a big mistake, but hey. Dad, much love to you, sir. Dodge, how are you doing? How's things, Logman? Right, yeah. This could potentially be iffy. I hate these steps, but I hate the other ones more. Ooh, hecky me. Right, we'll go sideways. Sideways is the way to go. So we're going to actually put that sequoia up here, but they haven't done it yet. Don't know why. Should do. It bank's a bit loose. There we go. But it's actually a brilliant place for that statue because you can see it all over the town. Looks like people still use this seat. I love that. Although it's probably the local kids getting out the parents' way. Oh, we are right on the top of the town. Sarah, how you doing? Right, let's go back this way. Oh, the horses are up this end. Rodeo's in town. We've got horses. Let me out this wind. So far, we've done 2 miles or so. I was going to start posting on my community page the length of each day, so the amount of steps and distance, just to push myself to take it a little bit further. Oop, I nearly dropped my box. I've been twiddling my box in my pocket. Bev, I love you. There is a little drinking well down here. See if Sniggle will let me do it. It doesn't seem to like it. Crazy Jake, how you doing? Oh, there's a really fluid in here now. This is all normally full of shrubs. Sarah is our domestic goddess. She is the most organised out of everybody. Used to be a bandstand on there a lot of years ago. And you're back on to the old houses. She's a not sneaky one. Ooh, isn't that peculiar? Oh, it's connected. Isn't he? He is the king of muck. Aha, Nightbot's working again. Get in. I fixed it. It's another thing I shouldn't twiddle with. I broke it. Somehow. I don't even know how I fixed it either. So this is the old Victorian school. It's about 120, no, it won't be 120, 115 years old now. It's still actually got the bell. It was sold on as housing, but the Victorian school and its bell building's still there. Yes, he's the king of all filth. There's Mick. Very one-y. Everything was right. Wind got away. So we're on to the Victorian. What a fountain. Ooh, someone's been planting. Used about nice plants. Shrubs, what have we got? It's burning. Never. Yeti. Someone was in this morning. I can't remember where they were. And they had tornado warnings. The electric was off. What have they planted? A robot. Are you a Downsing, I wonder? Right, anyone read Latin? Tell us what that is. The bank's full of crocuses. Right, let me get to the well. Little drinking troughs. Isn't it just? I'm kind of hopeful with the weather that California's had this winter that they might be a little bit safer. It was Ohio. That's where it was. So you've got a little animal's trough in the bottom and a people. It's a stick. It's a stick with buds on it. If I miss anyone, shout at me. I hate feeling ignorant. Yeah, I will. Remember the Beirut fertilizer manufacturer that went boom, took half of Beirut with it? That sent sales of fertilizer here through the roof. No, we don't have any thatched roofs locally. They're all slated. Which way shall we go? We'll go down, we'll go down this one. This is another side street. Dear me. Tornado, Chicago did. Is that, it's not tornado season, is it? Is it early or late, whichever which one? Jolly Roger cookbook. Back down onto the original cobbles. These were 4-cart and horses, but they're still okay with cars using them. These little side streets, all higgledy-piggledy, little old cottages and houses. These will come from the local rivers where the deer are and the Roman quarry. And back over in the other direction, the lovely old house. Right, which way should we go? Go that way. And try not to get run over. Yes, further south, we don't really have thatched roofs up this part of the country. Weather would just tear them off. It amazes me they last as long as they do down south. I'll have to look up trees, but I don't think there's any up here. I thought that was my brother for a minute. This house, I would love to go with a paintbrush and fix his windows. It's got the original windows in, but they're really, really, really good paint. We shall go straight on. Yes, we shall. 60 counties, never. Oh my word. Oh, heck, it's raining. I think we might go that way, you know. That's not right. When I go change route, we're going through here. There is a little old church. I'm going to do an early live one of my early lives. So it would be, I don't know if it'd be late for you, Teresa. It's my 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. UK time-ish. The local church is called the Old Church. And it was gifted to the parish in the mid-1100s, I think, from the Priory. And it was actually a Roman fort. Hadrian's Wall is just a couple of fields from it, basically. There you go. And it's still a functioning church. It's not services every Sunday, but Christmas, Easter. And I can get the keys to go inside. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yes, I love it. It's still got Roman masonry. There's a few places on it you can see them. And built into the church, it looked like tombs underneath, but actually it's a grave. I can't work out who he is. I need to do some research on him. But there's a sword and a chalice carved into the stone under an arch at the little old church. Local thinking is it was a priest that served in battle. I want to find his name out, do some work on him. But there's headstones in there from mid-1600s on. I can get the keys and go in, show you around inside. It's got one of the old biers. A bier was a cart used to move the coffins around. More like old-fashioned pram wheels on a trailer. Yeah, I can't work. There must be some plans somewhere, but whether he's known, I don't know. I'll have to ask some questions. Probably one you built. Aye, it's kind of old enough. We'll go past the big manor house. That is stunning. I love it. Wow. Yeah, Catherine that comes in. She monitors the wildfires. I wonder if she's copying it. She normally does the California ones. She's one very, very, very clever lady. Oh, heck. Let me drop my bottle. And it's that cold, my little hand's going numb. Barely to move the lid. That's been recently pointed. Not the best job using the traditional lime. The buildings are protected. The older buildings anyway, and they have to be built with traditional techniques. They were pointed with lime back in the day. So they like any restoration work to be done with lime. And I'll just cross over. A really bad place too in a corner. Jamie, I'm trying to keep a lid on that because YouTube are being a bit funny. You see, because I'm monetized, I have to be careful. So I am trying to behave. Doesn't always work. I'll try. Oh, Teresa, honestly, everyone's amazing. Everyone's got a range. Jake, I love you. Jake, it's I'm a kind of accident prone. If it was gonna fall, it would be me. Yes, you get sticky balls. Is this an Elizabeth? Yes. So you've got one of the majority ones, Queen Elizabeth one. Johnny, how are you doing? Cheap seat, you star, thank you. Jake, it's the middle of the night, isn't it? 3 a.m? Let me guess, 3 a.m. Ooh, heck, I'm going to smack my head off in a tree. One of the houses actually back behind us was a Catholic church, but it actually moved. And the congregation goes to the next town over now. I didn't want to cross because I hate this hill. With a passion going up. But hey, you're alright. You see, if only you lot could see the funniest looks that I was getting right then. Oopsie. People think I'm nuts. I mean, how rude's that? They're going to give us the eyeball, wondering what I'm doing. So they might just think I'm on the phone. Wait till I get around. Oh God, I'm on the wrong side. No path. Really bad place to cross. Got it. Jake, how you diddling in the middle of the night? No, there's no muckle pavements. Oh, this one's quite muckle. How you doing, Johnny? Jamie, I know. And again. Boop. Let's get a drink. So you've got the old mansion in there. Get a drink out. Oh, I'm not driving down this. Ooh, big tree came down outside the road shop. Right. I have to keep moving there because that guy that's doing the trees was giving us the eye. Dodge, welcome to the family, sir. On the, thank you, Dodge. On the members page, there's a members Discord. I've actually set up a Discord. So if you go on the members page, there's a link there. You rock, Jake. I love you. You know I do. Oh, Teresa. So the sticky willy and the sticky balls, it's a plant. Trust me, it's a plant. And it is a name for it, but it's also known as cleavers. If you Google sticky willy, it comes up. It's like covered in Velcro. And the sticky balls, if they get in your hair, they're a nightmare to get out. And it's kind of stuck. So that's what the sticky balls and sticky willies about. Plant. And me being semi naughty. Talca, my friend, how are you? You are not good. But cheap seats, I've Googled worse, trust me. But that's a story from another time. I had to Google loads of dodgy, well, interesting, normal stuff because I didn't want to see it. But inquiring that sounded really bad. It wasn't actually as bad as it sounds. Right. So we have World War II pillbox here. I know, it's a long time. It is a long time. Can't get in, unfortunately. The owners of the land have a huff. But there you've got your windows from your pillbox. Demi, I love you. Thank you so, so much. Jake, I love you. Thank you very, very much. You're a star. This is the hill that I hate. 4 months, oh my God. Filthy. Do you know what? I'm going to find some sticky willy just to prove a point. It started growing. I found some the other day. But yes, cleavers. Zaxon, how you doing? Message me. Oh God, there's people staring at me because I'm laughing. Two old ladies having a chin wag over a fence, and I'm getting funny looks. I'm off. How's things, Zach? I've got my eyes on the ground and sticky willy, you know that. Might be some a little bit further up. I hate this hill. It's miserable. So this bit is like locally gets nicknamed Millionaires Row. It's all really big fancy houses. Posh people. I thought that was one. I've got to find one just to prove a point. Johnny. Jake, thank you so much. Yeti, have a good one. Yes. If you don't know Yeti, go over. He's also got his Insta. You'll find him on there. Thank you, Jake. A star. Cheap seats. Get in. You've got a sticky willy. Was it sticky bot? Sticky willy, isn't it? Johnny, everybody's amazing in their own right. Everybody. Thanks, Nessie. Yes, we bumped into a puppy that I knew was Jack's. Oh, child. Ha 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 ha. Right, I'm bending down. Car behind me is going to wonder what I'm doing. Baby Sticky Willy. It's not actually grown, it's got tiny bits of Velcro, but it grows little balls and they're awful. Sticky Willy. BC, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. They're sticky as balls of all, Jamie. Another legend in BC. No, we can't smoke Sticky Willy. Well, you could. Well, apparently, it's got really good health benefits. So I tried some. I just blurred off my hand. So I tried some on alive. But if you can imagine the colour green, that's what it tastes like. If green could be a taste, that's what Sticky Willy tastes like, green. Some KFC. Jake is the king of KFC. So yes, if you want to know what the colour green tastes like, chew on some sticky willy. Green crayons do. And I'll just keep off the concave mirror. Just Cleavers, PC. It's a plant, I swear, it's a plant. But I agree, not the best thing in the world to wake up to. Teresa, this part has absolutely no sidewalks. And it's like a single lane. Your road's over there. So if a car's coming, I kind of shut my eyes, especially if one comes the other way. BC is royalty. YouTube royalty. I hate this hill. Exactly, make one life. Try live it. Where is the seat? Oh, the seat's still there. You can't sit on it. Go back. So that gives you an idea how wide the road is and how little room there is for pedestrians. That used to be a seat. It's not anymore. It's a Mankini. Mick sent me that Mankini gnome. So it had to go on as an emoji for pizza. Teresa, there's an old friend as well comes in called Pizza Demon. And Winter, 2 years ago, he promised me naked cartwheels and Mankini pictures. So I haven't forgotten. And he just recently promised that we'd do a calendar. So I've asked him, we don't just need 12 poses for every month. We need Christmas, we'll have Easter, you know, things like that, New Year. So he's going to have to send me a few poses in that Mankini to do it. He's now denying it, but yeah. He hasn't done it yet. Oh, yes, Johnny. It doesn't take much for it to go south, does it? Half the time I'm still laughing when I get home. I know you would. You wouldn't wear the Mankini. Another meticulously trimmed bush. They trim that, I think, every other week. It's sublime. It has to be said. Exactly, Zaxon. Birthday soup party. Scoops, how you doing, Scoops? Oh, get better well, Scoops. Soon, Scoops. Even. Monkey puzzle. Fair line. Yeah, but after nearly every single live, I'm still giggling my head off when I get home. And the problem is I visualise pretty much everything. Sorry about the wind. I visualise pretty much everything, which can be a curse in certain situations, but it's also very funny. Hence my sense of humour is terrible. Essex is the place. Daisy's lush. I know, Jamie's hit 2K. Get in, Jamie, you deserve loads more. Now, these were higher class jobs, bigger houses. But again, 1800s. Oh, heck, what we got going on up here? At the end there, on the left, next to the Barky Docks, we have an old farm. His hay shed is now a holiday let. Teresa, I might go live early tomorrow, depending on the weather. I'll message you and I'll show you the old church if you're around. If not, I can go film it and I'll send you it. Hiya. Hello. Hello. Johnny, I've seen no cocks today. And thought, shoot, there's loads of old people behind me. I need to stop doing that. Mick, thank you. Haven't seen any cocks today. There's my hills. There's the Pennines. Part of it's missing under a cloud in the middle, the darker part. But that's Northern Pennines. There's also close by, I filmed it before, I need to go do more before the heather starts growing. It's one of the oldest mines in the UK. Those hills are desolate. There's literally just the odd farm up there. But there were a hive of activity. Oh, rainbow. Hive of activity back in the 1700s on. They're covered in train lines from coal mines to limestone removal to lime kilns. And it's crisscrossed with them. And I want to go back to film that mine. Gareth, are you still coming up if you're there? Should we go see my horny friends for the crack? See my horny friends? Oh no, I can't because my shoes. No, that's being silly. It's very muddy down there at the minute. So yeah, this is a farmhouse. I know, and Johnny is absolutely smashing it on Instagram. Get in, Johnny. You deserve it as well. You work as hard as anyone. Back hard. I know you have people on here. So it's amazing. You deserve it, Johnny. Now this little house used to be a barn on the edge there. There's a couple of things that I want to check on the old church. So I'll have a look online to see if I can find them. See, I forget. I've got TikTok and I've got Insta, but I forget to post on them. I have enough of a time working on YouTube. But I should do. I start and then I get out of the habit. I need someone to shout at me every day. Shazza, go post. Sorry about the wind. I'm walking my head sideways, which is also making cars look at me like I'm odd. I'm gonna sit on here for a minute. I need a drink. Yeah, I use it for messaging. Teresa, but I don't really use it and I should do. Same with TikTok. Nestle's the queen of TikTok. I just forget. Ooh, heck. Cooks, just scoops. Oh. Yeah, I'm using Discord more and more. So anyone that's got a membership or was a membership, I've got a Discord. And look at that rainbow, setting rooms up. There's history, there's photography. Come and stick your photos in. Come and stick your channels in. At the minute, it's just members while I get it going. Oh, there are so many last names, Scoops, that could go badly wrong. I know a lass that wouldn't marry her other half because his surname was Dick. Oh, I'm twiddling with it. I've got plans for it. Those 3D models that I sent you on yesterday, Teresa, I put those in. I found some 3D models of the Roman Quarry. And I've stuck them in a history section. But it's for everyone to use. It's not just me sticking my stuff and sticking what you want. It's just a thank you to members. And I am going to be strict with myself about it. Stick your photographs in, stick your art in, stick your crafts in. There's a specific area for your channels to go in. Whatever you've got coming up, stick it in. It's fab. Yes, I'm twiddling with my box. I'm a twiddler. I've got my box and I'm twiddling it. Yeah, the Roman Quarry, the inscriptions and the written rock of Gelt. I can't get to them, and you'll see why. I'll put an article on it. You have to be roped to get to them, but the archaeologists at Newcastle University 3D mapped them. There's a phallus in there. There is a bust, and there's inscriptions. Deadhead, how are you doing? Welcome in, Deadhead. You're welcome. Yes, it's a big one, Quinn, as well. And it looks like the archaeologists give it a bit of a scrub so it stands out. I know you. I thought you might. Welcome, Deadhead. I've got that song going through my head. No little busts, more than a handful's a waste. Oh, sorry, Teresa, that is really hard for arthritis to have. My heart goes out to you on that. Mine's bad enough. I couldn't imagine living with that. But I started doing this channel to share what makes me happy. And it morphed into the walks. I love it. And for those that can't get out and see things and do things, it's kind of I do the hard work and you just get to see it. But you don't get the mud or the icky smells going past the farms or falling in. Peat bugs. A lot of fun there. I love it. Really good. Hopefully the weather's going to start drying up and I can get back up the moors. I'm kind of got myself into it. It's a lot harder walking up there. It's a harder environment in so many different ways. The peat bogs, you think you're on ground, but you're not. You're floating on vegetation. People have gone under. Dogs have been lost under. Look at that rainbow. It's still there. Dogs have been lost in them. Yes, please, no frills. Oh, yes, please. Get that on. Yes. You know what? I love tying flies. My dad's got all his gear in his garage. He's not since he retired from the Gilly in Scotland. He's not really going out as much. He goes salmon fishing on my brother's, but not as much. All right, Sarah. Thanks for coming in. Deadhead, I'm in Cumbria, Northern England. We've just had a little bit of a history lesson and a walk through the town and a few of the sites around the buildings, statues. Yeah, I'd need to get all my dad's kit. He's still got all his flares. I'll be plucking my chick. Well, I wouldn't be plucking my chickens, but you know what I mean. We used to tie for the trout. Rainbows. We used to get the odd sea trout through, but not many. We've got a few fishermen in Teresa. We've got Jamie, who is just brilliant. You know Jamie from DD's. Everybody's got their own little niche, little community. We learn a lot, and that's another thing about the Discord. Everyone can learn about each other, learn new things, see new things. And it's just a huge thank you to me from me. Mick, you're an inspiration, everybody you, sir. We love you. We do. We love you. I was determined, Dad, that I wasn't going to go anywhere iffy today. I hurt my back this morning. So I put nice trainers on. I'm crap with Latin. Teresa, thank you so much for being here. I'm the black sheep of mine. So I have sat down and I'm starting to get cold. That rainbow's still there. It hasn't moved. But honestly, everyone's amazing. And then you get to know people, you start to learn stuff, and it is wicked. I love it. Deadhead, well, you're welcome here. There's lots and lots of people here that are just amazing. Everyone sort of supports each other. Everyone cares. And that can be rare. I love it. Interested. I could do you for my garden. Save me a job and trimming my bush. Steve, how are the lads? Tsunami. Jesus, Steve in chat is from Newcastle, where I grew up and where Nessie's from as well. We've got a proper football team, unlike Pirates, whose team's kind of glory seeking, aren't you? Yes, you fish. You're the fishing legend. Teresa, it's lovely to have you in. Thank you so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. Pirates, City fan. God help him. Right, I'm twiddling my box in my pocket as we speak. 2 secs. Our cherry tree needs to go back. We need some pretty things to look at. Can't keep pointing down there because there's a wagon driver talking to it house. Lifelong. Thank you, Teresa. Brilliant having you in, chick. Thank you. Oh, heck. Stiff back. How long are you at home for? Challenging. Did I ask you that already? If I did, I've got a goldfish memory. I'm sorry. Teresa, will do. I'll send you it all. I'll send you it all, chick. Wow. Did you have a look at that? If you got the history bit, the 3D images, really interesting because I can't get to them. Not a hope. Maddie, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. Good morning. Must be early for you. Oh, that wind's going right back up my back. Yeah, we need luck, to be honest, don't we? Oh, damn it. I forgot to take the Nightbot member thing off. Oopsie, I screwed it up. Daisy and you. Oh, right, 2 secs. I was going to turn. Lady Sky, how you doing? Oh, it's not too early then. Maddie, sorry, I thought you had a wrench. Yes, I'm a twiddler. I'm a natural twiddler, Quinn. I'm always picking and flicking and twiddling. It's just got to be done. I can't help it. It's just one of my little things. Maddie, if I could give you the lottery numbers, I would. Oh, heck. Stiff leg. Right, that must be a light refraction because it's not moving. We had one last year and it was making big circles in the sky. Steve, if you saw those ones, you might be able to see this one because that's not moving at all. It's a light refraction. Yes, cops and girth. Got to be done. All right, so the wagon's going. That was a bit close. So it can give you a better look at it. It's a light refraction. It's not actually, well, I know rainbow's a light refraction, but that one's not moving. I had one last year. Nessie, ask your sister if she can see it. Could she not see it last year? Normally it's just like a circle of light. It's not rainbow colours. It's only the second one I've ever seen. It's cool. Ice in the atmosphere. Is it fabulous? See what I mean? It's not moved for however long I've been sat here. There's just one. It's not like the last time at all. So anyone that's up north, see if you can see it. It might be out. It's been picking up here as the days goes on, and it's getting blooming, freezing. I know that car. I don't know that car. It's not turned to my house anymore. Oh, it looks like it's going to rain. Hey, look, it's getting brighter. It's weird. Was it your sister or a friend of yours, Nessie, that saw it? I'm sure you had someone saw it from Newcastle. Stay there all day for me. It's beautiful. Maddie, we had hail yesterday and it was horizontal. It was horrible. Didn't like it any at all. Yeah, Cheap Cheap, my chicken, my big old rooster, has got his own channel. I managed to stop him trying to get in the house this morning. He came down the back door. Cheap Cheap, I don't know why, but he decided he wasn't big enough to get out of his door in his shed. I had to make it smaller last year, but he's lived with that door for like a year longer because of Willow. Willow was sneaking in and helping herself to eggs and food. But all of a sudden, over Christmas, he decided he couldn't get out. And I went up one day, I thought, I'll just see if that's why he's not coming out and it's not just because it's cold. And a piece of ham, couldn't get out, so I've had to rip it all off. But he's back to his usual shoot self and on the back doorstep eyeballing me as soon as I get out of bed. Adrian. I was having a look at Don Looney's little goats. They are so cute. Makes me want them. Have you all started laying again yet, Maddie? I've had one. She's laid pretty much all of winter. And the others are just starting to lay as well. Ooh, my poor little fingers are going funny colour. Yes, a cock. Cheap. Me cockerel is at the door, pecking and looking at me out of one eye. He kind of cocks his head, so he's one eye, and he just gives you the death stare of feed me now. And he does get a bit hungry. I must admit, he does get hungry. So feeding him's a must. I got a scar on my leg from him being hungry a few weeks ago. It was very rude. He kung fu'd me. Frente, my friend, how are you? She was born down Newcastle. Yes. He's very good at kung fu. He stalks people. He's my little bodyguard. If he doesn't recognise someone's shoes, I've worked it out, it's shoes and legs. If he doesn't recognise them, he stalks them and he'll run between the legs, give them a bit of a kung fu kick, and then run away, head down, wings out like a little T-Rex. But he got me. I've made him come out of his shed to come and get some food. And normally he just walks alongside us and babbles away. But no, I heard the typical, oh my God, here he comes, turned around to his spurs outstretched. Oh God, yeah. Do you know what? We had a hen, she would lay her eggs in a Belfast sink, so like a big pot sink, or a huge container of mint at the back door of the house. And I thought, why is she taking her chicks in there every night? Well, I had a fox, and the fox was killing any chickens that decided they wanted to live outside the pen. But her and her chicks survived the mint. Either the foxes don't like it, don't like the smell, or it masks her smell. What a clever bird that she worked all that out. So if you got chickens and you got foxes, get some mint. Don't let them eat them though, because it can flavour the eggs, but protects them from foxes. I don't know what's going up here, heavy duty. We've got loads of diggers coming up. Deadhead, you've got to keep on top of that sugar. Thanks, Mick. Definitely keep on top of that sugar. Deadhead, I'm usually live Monday to Friday, round about this kind of time. My 12 o'clock GMT. Now and again, I'm not on because of life and kids and whatnot. Sometimes I do panels. But if I can get out walking, I do a walking live. Love you too, Jamie. You rock. So with that being said, thank you all for joining me. My hands are about to drop off. It is absolutely freezation. It looks like they're moving hardcore to do some extreme building work, Scoobs. There you go, that rainbow thing's still there. So thank you all for joining me. I'm going to go home, get warm, get some coffee. Been a pleasure, and welcome to all the new members. You're amazing. So thank you, everyone. Bye now.